Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Crypto regulation in the UK is the unsavory subject of today's video. The reason behind this is that if they make a mistake with these laws and other nations imitate them, it will lead to total regulatory chaos, which will hurt our business and the market as a whole. In the United States, where the situation is already precarious owing to the SEC's, more accurately, its resistance to the growth of the cryptocurrency industry, this could just make things worse. On the other hand, today does have some good news. The convenience and utility of XRP were acknowledged by the German Bundesbank. Allow me to examine it more closely. Plans to legislate the cryptocurrency industry in the UK are currently underway. As the British government prepares to implement regulatory frameworks, the cryptocurrency landscape is poised for a dramatic shift. Many see this as a way to make things easier for crypto investors and enthusiasts, while also paving the way for mainstream adoption. Our investigation into this decision's historical context, the proposed legislation's salient points, and the possible consequences for the crypto industry and its players is extensive. The UK has been a slow but steady adopter of cryptocurrencies, with an increasing number of blockchain startups, investors, and developers. The crypto adoption curve has been accelerated by the attractiveness of decentralized finance and the possibility of large returns. As cryptocurrency and associated activities continue to grow in popularity, the government of the United Kingdom has acknowledged the need for regulations to safeguard consumers and keep the economy stable. The goal of the proposed rules was to give people and companies involved in cryptocurrency a clearer picture and more faith in the market. There will be strict regulation of crypto asset activities, according to the UK government's lofty plans. The upcoming legislation will regulate stable coins, especially for retail payments, which is one of its primary goals. Additionally, the government plans to eventually broaden the scope of regulation to encompass additional crypto assets and associated activities. It is believed that the regulations controlling the creation, sale, and borrowing of cryptocurrency tokens will be more in harmony with the current financial regulatory system under the new framework. Institutional and individual players in the cryptocurrency space should expect a more secure and organized environment as a result of this alignment. The United Kingdom is working toward the goal of creating a thorough regulatory framework for the cryptocurrency industry, one that applies to all facets of the market. In 2024, lawmakers will introduce new laws that will give the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, the power to regulate the cryptocurrency market. This includes stable coins and other digital currencies. The advent of stable coins has been much anticipated because of the promise they hold as a medium of exchange while preserving their value. The potential of stable coins has drawn the attention of the UK government, which is working to regulate them so that they are held to the same standards as more conventional forms of payment. The use of stable coins is not without its risks, so regulations concerning capital governance and investor protection are likely to be part of the solution. Beyond stable coins, the proposed law aims to regulate a wide range of crypto assets and related activities. The crypto ecosystem is not complete without its intermediaries, such as exchanges, wallets, and others. The UK's goal in expanding its regulatory framework is to foster innovation and growth in the cryptocurrency industry while simultaneously protecting consumers and maintaining financial stability. New worries about cryptocurrency's potential role in laundering funds or funding terrorists have emerged alongside its meteoric rise. The proposed law would bring crypto's anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism, AML/CFT, procedures in line with global norms established by groups like the Financial Action Task Force. As a result, crypto service providers should expect stringent anti-money laundering and know-your-client protocols. A middle ground between encouraging innovation and protecting consumers is reflected in the UK government's stance on crypto regulation. The government's goal in laying out these regulations is to promote responsible innovation in the cryptocurrency industry while reducing the risks involved. Businesses, investors, and startups in the cryptocurrency space should find a paved road ahead thanks to the organized regulatory framework, which should encourage new developments. Institutional investors and international crypto businesses are expected to flock to the UK in search of a well-regulated environment, which is expected to fuel the expansion of the crypto ecosystem. Providing strong consumer protection is at the heart of the regulatory framework. By putting in place transparent procedures and safeguards, people can now participate in crypto activities with more assurance and safety. Consequently, this is likely to boost market honesty and reliability in the cryptocurrency industry. The cryptocurrency industry has reached a watershed moment with the UK's push towards crypto regulation. The proposed law is an all-encompassing strategy to close the regulatory gap and create a favorable setting for crypto players. The worldwide crypto community will be closely observing the effects and possible takeaways as the UK moves forward with this new regulatory frontier. The increasing recognition of cryptocurrency's role in the modern financial landscape is highlighted by the ongoing developments in the UK's crypto regulatory framework. While the headlines may be encouraging, the reality is far from crystal clear due to the generally negative regulatory experiences in many countries, the United States included. Right from the start, I spoke my mind. Let's see what comes out of this and hope for the best. In the meantime, to the next news. German central bank report highlights Ripple and XRP. A Deutsche Bundesbank report mentions Ripple and XRP as innovations in the payment landscape for service providers. A recent report published by Deutsche Bundesbank, Germany's central bank, has highlighted Ripple's potential to disrupt the financial landscape, released in July. The report broadly discusses innovation in the global financial system, noting among other things, how the rise of distributed ledger technology (DLT) and blockchain registers friction for cross-border transfers. The Deutsche Bundesbank report cites Ripple as an example, in a section discussing DLT busted money forms and infrastructure in an apparent allusion to RippleNet, which Ripple recently rebranded as Ripple Payments. The central bank report acknowledged the efficiency at which the network brings together payment service providers. Precisely, the report cites Ripple Payments' ability to provide a recourse to bilateral credit relationships using its on-demand liquidity OTL solution. Ripple extends credit to customers, allowing them to move funds without pre-funding as in the traditional finance world. The Deutsche Bundesbank article also mentions that customers may use XRP on the network. However, it acknowledges that the use of the cryptocurrency may entail legal counterparty and exchange rate risks. The report explained that Ripple's ongoing lawsuit with the United States securities regulator and XRP's volatile nature makes it less ideal for certain payment use cases. Thanks acknowledges Ripple's global payments solution. The latest development follows a pattern of praise for Ripple's innovation in the payment field by leading banks globally. In October, the Nigerian central bank cited Ripple in a report exploring CBDC and global payments. Similarly, in separate reports, the Bank of America and Deutsche Bank lauded Ripple as a solution to frictions facing global remittances. While the Bank of America edition focuses on payment innovation in the Asia-Pacific, Deutsche Bank's report explains how XRP provides the bridge for moving assets on the Ripple net. The foregoing acknowledgements evidently underlying the relevance of Ripple's payments solution. It also hints at the potential for additional banking partnerships with a view to promoting the widespread adoption of Ripple's products. The recent Deutsche Bundesbank report that talks about Ripple and XRP is quite significant in the context of the evolving financial landscape. Ripple, with its RippleNet platform, is essentially carving out a niche in the traditional financial ecosystem. A particular note in the report is Ripple's ability to optimize cross-border transactions using DLT. It's like watching a complex cryptographic puzzle being solved more efficiently than ever before. The aspect of Ripple providing recourse to bilateral credit relationships and extending credit through an ODL solution is revolutionary. Traditionally, cross-border payments have involved a myriad of financial intermediaries resembling a complex maze. Ripple's approach, on the other hand, resembles a direct path through this maze, reducing the need for pre-funding and reducing transaction time and cost. However, the report cannot fail to mention the legal counterparty and exchange rate risks associated with the use of XRP. These concerns reflect the challenges inherent in cryptocurrencies where security and stability are paramount. The ongoing legal battle with the SEC and the volatility of XRP are significant factors that may hinder the wider adoption of Ripple in certain payment scenarios. In conclusion, the recognition that Ripple is receiving from global banks further highlights its potential. Banks like Bank of America and Deutsche Bank recognizing Ripple's role in solving the global remittance problem is an important indicator of its growing influence and potential for additional banking partnerships. This news sounds better than the last one, doesn't it? Anyway, that's all the news I have for today. Let's move on to the market review. First, let's take a look at Bitcoin. For our time frame, it bounced off the lower imbalance boundary, broke through the support at 41,127 and went down to test the level the last squeeze reached, that's $40,182. From this level, we see a rebound to the previous support, which became a resistance. It was not possible to consolidate above, and here again, we can see the correction to go up. We need to consolidate above 41,927. The dominance has slipped quite a bit to 53%, which allows altcoins to show good growth even with the fall of Bitcoin. Now the situation on XRP Ripple draws a very similar structure to Bitcoin. Unfortunately, it is more dependent on Bitcoin than the others, and its capitalization of 30 billion gives a lot of weight. It is very massive, and we will not see any cannon shots from it until Bitcoin starts to grow. For now, I can only give you the level that has already annoyed everyone. It is 0.6204, we need to break it and consolidate above it. While other alts are shooting, we are waiting. We are waiting for BTC to grow. If you want, open a position from the current ones, but then you will have to sit in it. I would wait for consolidation. That's all for now. Don't jump in on the highs, and only then will everything work out perfectly. Today we discussed crypto regulation in the UK approving nods from the Bundesbank towards Ripple and XRP, and looked at the local market situation. Do you think Europe will make a bunch of mistakes like the SEC, or will things go smoother for them? What consequences for crypto will these laws bring? Share your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.